going on, everybody? Jared Day, Few Days Farms here. We're looking right now at the last strip that I gave them in our front permanent pasture. So definitely trampled a good amount of this down. I intentionally left behind more in this strip than I did the second to last strip there. I felt like I let them take a little bit more than I wanted. And then I'm gonna do this all in one cut, but we're gonna walk through, and this is just bare because I stored some water tanks there. So this is the old paddock, and then I took them up here around the pond. It turned into a little bit of a rodeo, but I'm trying to get my stockmanship skills up. But I kind of usually just call the cows whenever I go to move them, but I've been leaving a lot more grass behind, so they're not really hungry yet. And plus it's been really pretty hot again, so once they're in the shade, even when I call them, they got a pretty good amount of food left, and they're in the shade. They don't really want to move, so I didn't really let them graze this part. It's kind of just where I moved them through here, and they were kind of at a gallop, so we got some decent animal impact in here on the slough, the old dairy slough. I can show you guys too where they're at in the shade here. If I can get her open. There we go. So as you can see, they're all still just sitting in the shade here. And this is we're officially moving them onto the Azell farm here. Obviously this isn't really a low spot or anything. They just they're gonna pug it up some. I'll roll some hay out on that after we get moved past this, but I mean, it's just been very hot, so it kind of is what it is. That's definitely why you want a little bit of heat tolerance bred into your herd for sure, but these are pretty well just commercial, mainly kind of Angus cows, so they're not exactly thrifty, but it's what the guys around here like, so it's kind of what I got right now until I kind of upgrade into some little more adapted cattle, I guess you could say. But so here's what they're getting into. You can kind of see there's definitely a lot more grasses developed over on this side, and quite a bit less legumes. But I do have a protein tub out here with them, which ideally in the long run I wouldn't want to have to supplement cows, but for what I got right now, I got to keep these things gaining, keep the calves growing on their sides, and I'll probably end up selling quite a few of these pairs as bred cows back, and then maybe buying in some what I think are a little bit better genetics. But definitely got plenty of fiber out here, so we'll kind of see how that affects their manure pats as the next couple of days go. I got water. It's going to be hard to see, but it's about maybe 600 or 700 feet up there, so I do have the water on the opposite end from where the shade's at, just to kind of force them to have to utilize the paddock. But of course they're doing a lot more grazing in the morning and in the evening, so I mean that's pretty well how the whole paddock is. The ground up there gets a little steeper and a little more rolling as you get towards the water, but I think this will be cool to see what they can do to this after they've been here a couple days. Also left this certainly a little wider than I wanted to, just with where I had the water at. It's kind of what I had to do. So on the next one, I don't know if you can see the next fence, probably not, but the next one I will put them in a little tighter. But I do just got to make sure that I've got shade available for them in every strip, especially if it's going to stay in the 90s, and then with the heat index getting in the upper 90s and hundreds and stuff like that, they got to have good water, they got to have good shade. So we got some shade here, and on the next move we'll definitely make sure they get some more. So I'll catch you guys next time, and we're on the Azell farm.